Hey guys, it's Alex, and I'm back again, not really for a review, but more of a quick look. I've just unboxed my friend's XM Studios Lizard, and he's actually coming to take it tonight. But I had to get a bit of video of this thing, because it's, not only is it huge and amazing looking, it's one of the nicest XM pieces I've recently received. So yes, it's the Lizard, classic Spider-Man villain, kind of overlooked. XM are doing this thing where they're trying to do all the Spider-Man villains, and they're doing a fucking good job of it, to be honest. So here he is. Start at the base. The water effect isn't the best. I especially don't like this. It doesn't look natural. But that is my only criticism. The rust on all the parts of the metal, the sewer base, and all the rest of the paints are just fantastic. We've got the grate at the back here, and you can see these fantastic claws, super glossy in black. The whole thing is huge. You can't really see, but the circumference of the base is massive. It's really astonishingly big, and then the Lizard himself is just fantastic. The details on him are super amazing. Everything has come in perfect condition, no breaks. That tongue's in perfect condition. Textures on the skin, on the clothing is amazing. A little lacking, as others have said, on the actual lab coat, but I think there's enough there. It kind of keeps that comic aesthetic. You know, it's kind of that mix between, it does look like a big Boeing design statue, which is why I personally like XM, because they are kind of just doing that. They're capturing that essence of the character and doing it perfectly. So this is like the modern head, which can be taken off. And then this is like the classic. Both really, really nice portraits. Really, really well done. The whole thing is just so fucking... I'm amazed at how big it is. I also... this is the same person who had Mysterio from me as well. So he's going through... He's got the Sideshow Spider Comic-Cat, Lizard and Mysterio now. A couple of his favourite villains. I'm sure he'll end up picking a few more up. But, damn, I just had to get a bit of video of this guy. Just to show off. I do think the modern head's better. Both heads are nicer, but I think because of the... they went for the classic scales on this guy, the big scales, it doesn't really match up with the rest of the body. So I do think the modern head's the nicer one. Big magnets in there, really strong. But just perfectly done, every single part of him. And I say, water could have been better, but it's like, water should have been a 10 out of 10. It's more of a 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10. The rest of the base is a clear 10. The figure is definitely a 10. The portrait's a 10. It weighs a ton, if that bothers you, if that concerns you. The claws on the hands are done so well. Comes in a few pieces. This piece comes out on the base. That plugs in. So if you haven't got this actually adds like an inch or two. So you could take that out. I don't think it's that jarring. Obviously you do want it in, but if if you're struggling for the space, I think you could take that out. And yeah, everything about it's pretty much a 10. I just had to get a bit of video of him before I package him back up later. But if you're looking for Spidey villains and you're a Lizard fan, no one else is going to do it. The Sideshow will not touch the Lizard. Prime 1 might do eventually, but this is out now. You can find him for about 750, 800 quid floating around. Totally worth it. Even if I think I've seen a couple. What have I seen now? Mysterio and Lizard. This is far better than Mysterio. Mysterio I was kind of like, yeah, it's good, it's done well. This is a real wow. This is a real wow for me. There you go, guys. Quick 5-minute video. XM Studios Lizard 1/4 scale. If you're a Spider-Man fan, if you're doing that Spider-Man villains line, this is definitely a no-brainer. Even if you're not a fan of the character, just try and find him in hand so you can have a look at him, because I think you'll just be floored, as I have been. Okay, guys. Bye.